Hi guys, welcome back to the Critically Clueless. Now what's brought me here to play this game? Find out in a minute. So yeah, welcome back guys. This will be another review by myself, Marty, and this is on No One Lives in Heaven. And before I actually start, I've got to give a massive shout out to SUR Entertainment for sending us the key for this game. And now I'm going to read the description of the game. So, what happens to the inhabitants of a game when you've played it through? In No One Lives in Heaven, the NPCs have been left alone for years, and you are the first person to meet them again. All of your decisions have consequences and influence the course of history. Will you manage to turn the fate of the NPCs for the better, or will you become a prisoner of the game yourself? Is your humanity strong enough to hold your own? No One Lives in Heaven doesn't tell you what role to play. You are not a chosen hero who, with the help of his collective abilities, defeats an evil force. The role you play is you, and the fate you decide is your own. The No One Lives in Heaven campaign includes around 40 hours of playtime and offers a high replay value due to over the 100 different endings. That's a lot, that is. No playthrough is the same and depends on the decisions you have made. You will encounter over 200 unique NPCs and can solve over 300 individual designed quests, as well as pursue a variety of side activities for hundreds of hours of fun. Now, a series of journey is funny regions. Yeah, it is quite good. No One Lives in Heaven is the most extensive game of all time, which was created with the RPG Game Maker. That is the description of the game. I wasn't actually really eager to actually sort of play this game because it's not my type of game that I'd go to on a 2D sort of section game, 16-bit open world. It's just, I've sort of grown from that now, but it was relatively quite nice to go back to it. It actually took me back to being quite young and feeling quite young again, to be fair, because these are the type of games that I actually used to play when I first started out when I was a little kid, and I have actually thoroughly enjoyed this game, and I do think it's well worth an actual go. Now, there was a couple of things that did annoy me about the game, but I think is really good at the same time. Now, I actually played I think it was about an hour to an hour and a half at the beginning of this. I didn't save at all because I forgot, because I was being stupid. And yeah, and then I died, and I had to start the whole game again because it's got permadeath in, which, to be fair, I didn't like at the time and had to stop playing for a bit, but it is really good that they've got this in. You cannot turn this off. It is unique to itself. It's got to stay in the game. You just can't have it. You can't have it out at all. There's no other difficulty settings at all, and it is just what it is. So with that being said, obviously it's definitely an old style type of game where you've got to save after everything that you do. Now, where it did say on the description that every person who plays this is going to have a different outcome, yeah, that's true, because every conversation you have has different ways of ending the conversation with that person or choosing what you want to do, you know, so everything's going to be different. And what I was told as well is that it can't change. Whatever happens stays like that, and that's it. So, and it's really good that they've put this in. So for the actual gameplay of it as well, it is a very, very simple movement playstyle. Sorry, it's just up, down, left, right, and your space for your action, and that's pretty much about it. Now, it is all text forms. There is no talking in this game. There is actually a narrative at the beginning. It is in German. Obviously, it's canon because it's a German company. But that's about it. The rest of it is all text form, which, again, if it's not your type of game, that you're not going to enjoy that, then obviously don't pick it up. But to be fair, I didn't think that either, and I got past it and I enjoyed it. So there's quite a few quirks to the game and like funny little things. I mean, when you're actually going off to do the main quest of the game, which is a very simple task apparently, but it's not. You have to go to the casino, and to get into the casino you have to have a key, and to get the key you have to either, there's one or two ways of getting it, I think. Either you go and buy it, or you go and win it in the arena. And if you want to get into the arena, then you have to do other things to get into the arena. So it's a quest within a quest within a quest within a quest, which is fine. It's, you know, it gives its purpose to want you to carry on playing the game, and it's succeeding in what it's doing there. There is obviously combat fighting on this game, if you want to call it that, but it is just your normal select what you're going to do. So if you're going to select what items you want to use in the sense of potions to either put your attack up, or put your health up, or put a shield on, or whatever, or attack the person, or just obviously shield yourself, and that's pretty much the fighting style on it. So yeah, if you fancy actually picking up the game, you can pick up on Steam for £15.49. Now, I personally think it could have been lowered a little bit on price, but for the actual general amount of gameplay that you're going to get out of it, and if you are a big RPG player and enjoy things like this, and you know, I think you're definitely actually going to enjoy this game. There actually is a DLC with the game as well. It's free to play, which is really nice. It's only just been released, which I can give a little brief description of that. Now, the first No One Lives in Heaven offers a real-time system with its own map, quest, task and gameplay elements. The player will be able to farm, raise animals and watch time pass by. The new map also opens up an interactive walkthrough menu. So that's a nice little thing that they've added onto the game as well. And you know what, DLCs, it's not often they make them free as well, so that's probably that's definitely a good little shout. I might actually have to have a look at that myself. So with the score given the game, I've scored it on for what it is, and it's actually got a very high score, to be totally honest, which I was quite surprised by. So I got a 7.5 out of 10. Now again, this is my review, this is my thoughts on the game, but I really do think it's worth a play, and I really do think it's worth people actually having a look at, especially if they're RPG fans. So yeah, if you've liked my review, please hit that like button and the subscribe button, and obviously don't forget to hit the notification button to be notified for more reviews, because at the moment we've got quite a few coming out. We will be doing the big AAA rated games that are on the rise in the next couple of months. We have got Watch Dogs, Legions, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I'll be doing Cyberpunk 2077, which I cannot wait. But yeah, if you want to get notified for when those upcoming reviews come out, please hit that notification button. And as always, we've been the Critically Clueless. I've been Marty. I'll see you again soon. Take care.